Sometimes you reload because you want to, and other times because you have to. There are three main types of handgun reloads: admin, tactical, and speed. Each one has a purpose, and knowing when to use them is just as important as how. In this video, we're going to break down each one. So the first type of reload we're going to talk about is an admin reload, and an admin reload has no tactical purpose at all. It is just an administrative thing you could do on the range for the purpose of training. An admin reload is where you're going to leave the gun in the holster and you're going to put the magazine in. You should have a holster that is designed such that you can hit the magazine release button and pull it out. So if we're doing a particular drill and I need my magazine loaded a certain way, I can check my mag. This one is loaded up. I'm going to put it in my mag pouch, and then I'm going to have the prescribed number of rounds in this magazine, and I can insert it into the gun in the holster. One of the things that you want to make sure you do is when you insert it, you also put a little tug on it to make sure it is fully seated. The next type of reload we want to talk about is a tactical reload. So a tactical reload is a reload when you want to, not a reload when you have to. If you have done some sort of shooting and your gun is partially depleted and you have decided based on the drill or based on the situation in real life that you want to have more ammo in the gun and not just the ammo that is currently in the magazine, you would go get a new magazine, swap it out for the one that is in there. Typically, you're going to retain this and you would stow it. If there are more important things to do other than doing a tactical reload, then do those things like shoot something or move to cover or whatever the situation is. So it is pretty low on the priority list. If I have a single magazine pouch like I do right now, I'm just going to take that magazine from that magazine pouch. If I had multiple magazine pouches, I'd probably go to the one that is hardest to get to. So I'm going to go to my magazine. I'm going to then drop my finger down, and so the magazine is going to be in between my two fingers like I'm smoking a cigarette. I'm going to come up on the other side, and then I'm going to release the magazine that's in the gun into my hand. So I have two mags, and notice they're on the same plane. So they're not in my hand in a weird position like this. They're in my hand where they're on the same plane. So as this one comes out, I can slide it over and insert that one normally. And then I can take this magazine and place it in my magazine pouch. And then finally, we're going to talk about a speed reload. My first priority of work is to go get a mag. So I'm going to go get a mag. As I'm getting this new mag, I'm going to release the mag. I'm going to insert a mag. I'm then going to put the slide forward, and then I'm going to aim in and break a shot. Some things to think about here. One would be, how do you send the slide forward? And there's a few different ways to do that. So one way to send the slide forward is to just come over the top and rack. It's also going to work on any gun, regardless of where the slide stop is located. Some people have different size hands, and some guns have slide stops located in different locations. Coming along and racking the slide is going to be the most universal skill. Another option other than racking it is going to be to use the slide stop. And I can use the slide stop a couple different ways. One way is to come up here, and as I insert the mag, is to use my support hand thumb that'll roll up here and it'll hit the slide stop, the slide will go forward. The value to that is, for some people, it's gonna be a little faster than the racking. It's also gonna make sure you don't do things out of sequence. You're gonna ensure that this magazine is inserted all the way before you hit the slide stop. So that ensures that the slide goes forward on a loaded chamber. The final method is gonna be to use your shooting hand or firing hand or trigger hand thumb. So I'm gonna insert the mag, and then this thumb is going to come down and depress that slide and drive it forward. The challenge with this method is that you can potentially get things out of sequence. Sometimes the slide will go forward before the magazine is seated all the way. Then they have the slide forward on an empty chamber. Another variant of that is to prep that shooting hand thumb. And so put pressure inward on the gun with that thumb resting on top of that slide stop. And so the momentum of inserting the mag is the thing that drives the slide stop down and then the slide forward, with the idea that when the slide goes forward, it's only after the magazine is fully seated. So for my firing hand, I'm gonna make sure that I'm rotating this in my hand slightly, because most people don't have long enough thumbs to be able to hit the magazine release button without rotating it in their hand slightly. My elbow is gonna come to my midsection so that this is in a consistent place all the time. My priority of work, again, is going to get my new mag. So I'm here shooting, I go get my new mag, I release a mag, I insert a mag, I look this into the gun. Once this is seated, the slide goes forward, I acquire my two-handed grip, and I break the shot. So those are three different reloads. You have an admin reload, you have a tactical reload, and you have a speed reload or emergency reloads. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for more videos about the foundations of shooting, check out our Tenicor Foundations series. Awareness. Situational awareness is key. If you can't check 360 degrees all the way around you, then you don't have situational awareness and you're not tactical.